Live from Studio 5 in New York City, this is the News at 6.
Thank you.
All right, we certainly have a lot more on this issue for you tonight. Community outreach is certainly nothing new in New York, or in fact, with any police department. And there's one program that's been going on for years. It's helping to break down barriers in communities to get everyone involved. Stacey Delicat has a look now at Operation Conversation. Watch this.
I didn't really get along with police officers growing up.
To 20-year-old Joshua Brown of Brownsville, cops were always considered more foe than friend. He was used to stop and frisk instead of stopping to say hello.
I never pictured myself like a relationship with a police officer. That's something that I wouldn't fathom in a million years.
But a few years ago, he found himself in an unlikely place, improv acting alongside police officers.
So you're the mother and you're the father.
Part of a program called Operation Conversation, Cops and Kids.
The kids and the cops, they get up, they do this thing, and then they're sort of falling over themselves in laughter because it's so ridiculous. And that's like a totally new experience. It's very humanizing because they're playing together.
Dr. Lenora Fulani founded Operation Conversation in 2006 after the Sean Bell shooting. Since then, more than 2,500 have participated.
It eases the tension and makes it possible to have very hard conversations, which is basically where we end up.
Officer Michael Murdoch went to his first workshop 3 years ago.
You're a little apprehensive in the beginning.
But he says the apprehension faded after Dr. Fulani started asking the group questions.
The second question was, how many of you grew up without a father? And it was a large majority of us that raised their hand, including myself. And at that moment and at that point, it was like a little light bulb went off that, wow, we have something in common here.
Before I went through the program, I looked at police officers as a figure of authority. I didn't look at them as, you know, they're family people too.
It's that mutual understanding and respect that Dr. Fulani believes is critical to mending fences.
If these two groups can create a different kind of way of relating, it would resound.
It's her hope the lessons learned in the workshops will resonate within the young people's communities, through precinct station houses, and throughout the 5 boroughs all the way to City Hall.
I don't expect that people go through the workshops and then cops and kids are dancing in the streets. It's a little thing. But sometimes little things have an impact.
It just helped me, for one, just knowing that, you know, kids have a voice.
Going through this, I realized that they're just doing their job.
And there's a chance for the community to see Operation Conversation in action. On January 29th, the cops and the kids will be doing a performance at the Apollo Theater. In the audience will be a class of Police Academy graduates, and it's also open to the public. Ernie, back to you.
Thank you very much, Stacey. All eyes on the Apollo Theater, January 29th. All right, we're going to take a break right now, but when we come back, a look at our top